Are you looking for ways to naturally improve your testosterone so you feel better and you get more from your training? Well, I'm going to help you do that here in this video. Let's get to it. Hey there, Brandon Swilly here from Thirst Gym, and today I'm going to help you improve your testosterone levels through some natural remedies that are very easy to implement. You're just going to have to be committed to them. Now, as somebody that's aging myself, testosterone level tends to drop on average about 1% per year after you hit your 30s. It could even be sooner depending upon your history level. So testosterone level is usually important in terms of energy, stamina, sex drive, and the results that you get from your training, but also then your body composition and how you just generally feel. As your testosterone levels drop, those things tend to decrease, and that can really begin to be a whirlwind of negative influences, not only on your training, but how your life and how your body is overall feeling. So here are going to be 5 things that I recommend to help improve your testosterone levels naturally. All right, the first thing I'm going to recommend is that you improve your quality and your quantity of your sleep. Now, this might seem really obvious, but by getting a nice amount of sleep and improving the quality of the sleep that you're getting, your hormones are able to do their things more naturally while you sleep. Sleeping is restorative in nature. Not only does your testosterone level improve, but it improves your insulin sensitivity. It's going to improve your growth hormone production, all while you're naturally asleep. Now, on top of just getting more sleep, improving the quality of your sleep can be important. So making sure you're sleeping in a cool, dark room, generally in the mid 60s is kind of that sweet spot, up to about 68, 69 degrees, about the warmest you want your room. You want to make sure it's nice and dark so that you've got blackout curtains, no kind of night lights. We also want to improve quality sleep hygiene in terms of things that you're doing before bed. So making sure that you're in a schedule of doing the same thing repetitively, going to sleep around the same time, getting up around the same time, and then doing things that get you to relax before you go to bed. Decreasing the amount of screen time before you go to bed up to 30, 60, or even 90 minutes. So that could be reading a book or doing things with your family before you go to bed, taking that shower, and then just getting in that cool sleep. The other thing that you can also do is look into things like weighted blankets, eye masks. Things that are also going to mimic that cool, dark feeling that you're going to get from your natural sleep, are all things that can naturally improve your testosterone just by the restorative nature of sleep itself. Now, by having all that sleep, you're also going to make sure that you go through your REM cycles all the way through those stages multiple times throughout the night, which is then going to be the restorative aspect, so that when you wake up, you actually feel refreshed and energized and optimizing your testosterone levels through the night while you sleep. All right, the next thing I'm going to recommend is that you focus on your nutrition, and more importantly, you drop unwanted or unneeded body fat. So if you happen to be overweight, by having more fat, your body is then going to generally produce less testosterone. Okay, so by being leaner, having more muscle mass, and having a better body composition, your body's going to optimize your hormones more effectively. Your insulin sensitivity is going to be better, and you're going to be able to do more with your natural testosterone production. Now, some fat in terms of how we eat, so cholesterol, has been shown to improve your testosterone levels. So eating things like eggs and beef can be a fantastic thing to naturally increase your testosterone because of the natural fats and cholesterol that you're getting. However, if you're getting those fats from like fatty burgers or things from fast foods, fried foods, things of that nature, those are not good things. So improve the quality of the food that you're eating, but also making sure that your body fat composition stays in a relatively decent place. And you can do that by doing several things. One, just making sure you're monitoring your calories or tracking your food, making sure that you're preparing quality meals throughout the week, making sure that you're getting ample water and salt so that you're hydrated and you're not craving food. You know, you might actually be able to prevent some of that by having plenty of water with each meal. You can also make sure you're focusing on your fruits and your vegetables and plenty of fiber so that you feel fuller for longer. Quality protein sources, as we kind of mentioned, eggs, fish, beef, chicken. Those are all great things to make sure you're centering your meals around, and then having just quality carbohydrates as you see fit based upon your energy levels and your energy demands, like rice, potatoes, oats, and other vegetable sources to also get those as well. So the quality nutrition on top of monitoring your body fat will in general just keep your body fat levels lower, and that's going to help keep your testosterone levels higher. Our number 3 is going to go with our nutrition side. That's doing strength training. Now that might kind of seem obvious, but it's been linked that if you do more strength training and resistance training, you're going to be able to keep your testosterone levels elevated for longer, and you're going to nudge your body to want to build muscle tissue, and using that testosterone to be able to help fuel those needs and demands during your training, and then also getting your body to build more muscle tissue is going to help keep those testosterone levels elevated for longer, and then it's going to be able to prolong how high your testosterone can stay over the course of your life. So strength training earlier than later is obviously going to be beneficial, but even if you're not strength training now, that can be one of the best things you should do 2 to 3 times per week to help keep your testosterone levels elevated or bring them up from where they currently are so that you continue to feel and move better. Also, just general exercise as a whole, whether it be cardiovascular or resistance training, is going to help you just feel better mentally and physically. And by doing that, that can then help promote better sleep, eating better nutrition, and all those things can then stack together to, again, continue to build your testosterone levels and keep them elevated or improve them over time so you can continue to feel better. So resistance training obviously is going to be great for just the physicality of your body and building muscle tissue and things like that, but it's also been linked to improving your testosterone levels as well. All right, the fourth thing you can do to help improve your testosterone levels is to get outside and be subjected to sunlight. So by getting out to sunlight as early as possible throughout the day, or just spending more quality time outside, there's 2 positive benefits here. Number one is if you get out in the sunlight, the sun's going to hit your skin, and then that's going to help you produce more vitamin D. And by producing more vitamin D is linked to improving your testosterone levels. So the sunlight hits your skin, your body then transfers that into vitamin D, and then you will then begin to feel better because of that vitamin D that your body is now creating, and it's going to then link into your testosterone levels on top of helping just improve your bone function and things of that nature as well. There's lots of benefits from just being out in the sun. Obviously, you don't want to go out there for 3 hours straight with no sunscreen or something like that. Protect your body, but just make sure you're getting outside into the sun for 15 to 30 minutes per day as much as you can. Now, during the winter months, we'll talk about some ways you can remedy that, but if you can get outside, that's going to be beneficial. The second aspect that's beneficial is that the sun is then going to hit your eyes, then it's going to help wake you up, that's going to help give you a more natural circadian rhythm, that's going to then feed back into that sleep that we taled about earlier. So if you've got that consistent sleep, your body is then also beginning to get more of a circadian rhythm because the sunlight hitting your eyes consistently in the morning. You can also do this during the middle of the day. You can also buy a sun lamp. If you happen to be somebody that gets to be an early riser and you don't get to see the sun before you walk into a building, you can get a vitamin D lamp. That's what I personally use in the morning while I'm preparing my breakfast. And it's just a great remedy to be able to make sure that your body is getting that light into your eyes to help not only wake you up, but then get your body to produce the testosterone levels, because that's what's going to help your body realize that circadian rhythm, just kickstart the day. All right, number 5 are going to be supplements that you can use to improve your testosterone levels. Now, by supplements, I'm not talking about test boosters that you go buy from a supplement store. I'm talking about natural things that you're already probably getting, we can just supplement more of, especially if you happen to be deficient. And the first one's going to be vitamin D3, which we kind of talked about with the sunlight exposure. If it happened to be in a winter month or you're not somebody that's able to get outside a lot, supplementing with vitamin D3 could be a great way to naturally improve your testosterone levels. If you are deficient in vitamin D, by taking vitamin D3, anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 IUs per day is a way to ensure that your testosterone levels can naturally rise by replacing that vital vitamin that you're not getting either through food or sunlight. Again, the best way to get that vitamin D is through sunlight. So usually during the summer months, you probably won't need to supplement with this nearly as much, but during the winter months, you more likely should. But I would also just recommend just taking it every single day as a staple to make sure your testosterone levels can stay higher. The second supplement is going to be boron. Boron is linked with improving natural testosterone levels in men, and usually around the 10 milligrams per day, ideally taken in the morning. Now, this was initially seen as it took about 7 to 10 days for the testosterone levels to naturally improve, but then once they improved, they were able to maintain so long as the dosage of the boron was continued to take. So personally for me, I take 9 milligrams every single morning with my breakfast. I just make sure that's a staple part of my day, and it's just been linked to improving natural testosterone levels. The third thing is going to be ZMA, or zinc magnesium aspartate. This is a supplement that's going to help supplement your zinc and your magnesium. It's also got a little bit of vitamin B6. And this has also been shown that low zinc levels are tied to lower testosterone levels. And so by taking ZMA, this is usually a supplement that you take at night before bed. You're going to take this, it's going to help replace those zinc and magnesium levels, and it's also shown to naturally increase the testosterone production at night while you sleep. So going back to all those things that we're talking about sleep, if you're trying to improve the quality of your sleep, adding a zinc magnesium supplement would be a great thing as well. If you happen to be looking for any of these supplements, I'm going to link the ones in the description box below, the ones that I take that I recommend for you. They can be great options for you to help you improve those gaps of your testosterone levels. That's going to wrap up today's video on helping you naturally improve your testosterone levels. These 5 things are pretty simple to implement. And honestly, if you take all 5 of these approaches, improve your quality of sleep and how much sleep you're getting, improving your food quality, decreasing your body fat, doing general exercise and strength and conditioning based training, supplementing as needed to fill in those gaps, and overall just getting quality sunlight, you're going to find that your testosterone levels are going to naturally improve. You're going to feel better. And again, these are very simple things, but generally, when it comes to improving simple lifestyle factors, a lot of times it's the simple things that we overlook. I can't recommend this enough, but I would not go to take any kind of testosterone boosters off the shelf. I don't think they're worth your time or your money. The best thing that you can do is go get your blood tested with a physician, see where you're deficient, how your testosterone levels are they decreasing, are they low, and then taking some actionable plans to make them improve. Using these natural things would be the first place I would recommend that you start, but then you could also work closely with the physician if you happen to need to get on anything like TRT or any kind of other supplementation that might need to be prescribed by a doctor. So I hope you took something away from today's video. If you did, if one thing helped you, do me a favor, smash that like button, share with a friend if you know somebody that's got low testosterone and might be able to benefit from these things, or just leave me a comment down below, let me know you liked the video. Thanks for checking in, and I'll see you at the next video.